from California. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Coming into this one, somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Generally, just some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on second.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Ikatina, Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Gliss, I wouldn't want to be.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ready. 1st down from the 42.
Let's go.
Looking in the air here. Comes in, again it's Bowers. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. It'll be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Gentee from the gun. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. You know, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Another give here to Gentee. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. This a 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set.
They'll run here with Amari Hampton. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to Hampton. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's going to be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
Set.
Herbert from the gun. Hits his running back. He's got room to roam. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set. Set.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. Going there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
380. Set.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass, not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Herbert throwing on 4th down. Into the hands of Ganson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Hampton gets the handoff. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
380.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
380. 21. Kappa. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. Oh, he loses the football. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, motion.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
Project S. This ain't what you want.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Hampton, open and drive. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and he gets him a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 32.
Set.
Again, it's Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 32-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Baylor tight. 80.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi. Third and just 2 to go. Drop play here, Hampton. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Back deep for the Raiders, Trey Tucker. Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Pass is caught by the rookie out of UCF. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now looking to throw. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. For another 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sticking to the air here. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders push their lead to 3.
Chargers 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Set. 380. Good.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Remain Pratt with the play defensively. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. All right, this is going to...
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light up? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around.